We move to the top half of the fourth inning in the 8th annual RTC Grand Slam Challenge. Carl Reuter, Greg Sauer, Chad Cutler working the dugouts for us. Now joined in the booth by Mike Caulfield, better known as Butch, the founder of the RTC Foundation, which is a fight against the battle of lupus. And obviously, Mike, it was Ryan, your brother, who passed away, and that's why we're here tonight. And it's hard to believe that another year has come and gone, and we're here playing a game in honor of your brother and, of course, the fight, the lupus disease.
It's amazing. It just goes by so fast, and it's so wonderful. Again, I keep saying every year that everyone comes out and spends time out here, and all the people that donate their time. It's, as I say, it's heartwarming every time I come out here.
Alex Katz is now on the hill for Nassau County out of Herrick's High School, and he's got his warm-ups complete. And Greg, I know that, as I mentioned when we saw the video earlier in the telecast, you and I both covered Ryan in his heydays as a football, baseball player over at Bethpage High School. And it's amazing to me that it's 12 years now since the great Ryan passed away.
Yeah, it kind of blows me away that it's been that long. I mean, he was only 23 years old, Carl. And I told you, I had just met him. He was playing college ball with one of our college teams. And what an awesome kid. And Butch, for you, you guys have raised millions of dollars now in the fight against lupus, and this is just one of the many events that you do. You also do a golf outing and a dinner. Tell us a little bit about some of the other events that you guys put together.
The events vary, as you said. Between a golf outing, we do wine tasting, we'll do dinners, but this is the special event because Ryan was an athlete. Ryan was a baseball player. Ryan was a football player, but as I said, he was a baseball player, and this means a lot to honor him. Come out here every day to play.
And how apropos, the first batter, a catcher, and Charles Galliano, when you come up in the booth, one of the finest catches we've seen in Long Island in such a long time. Galliano fouled that off. Carly's at a 1-1 count against Katz. Katz heading to St. John's University, throwing in the low 90s.
He'll play for Eddie Blankmeyer over there in Jamaica, Queens.
I spoke to Katz's dad before the game. He got 2 calls also from major league teams, organizations saying, hey, look, is it possible that if we sign you, if we want to sign you, is there, what's your number? How much are you going to want for your signing bonus? And he said, no, I'm going to go to St. John's.
He's going a great program right now in the Super Regionals right now in Arizona.
Yeah, they just lost in extra innings to Arizona, 7-6 at St. John's. So they'll need to come back and win the next 2 to win that regional. But, hey, Butch, it's been an awesome event, the baseball game, the RTC Grand Slam Challenge, and you've taken it here to Farmingdale State College. Mike Harrington, the athletic director, has really worked with you on this event.
He's been great, outstanding. Farmingdale College, anything you want, they've done. I call up, a spur of the moment, they'll be there. They've been a great host to the RTC Grand Slam Challenge. So has so many other people as well, Rawlings, Mike McCabe, the East Coast Umpires Association, even my wife that spends a lot of time in this game, that's behind the scenes putting everything together, which I don't really probably do too much all the time.
Hey, let me ask you a little about rivalry, with the sibling rivalry. Your brother had 58 RBIs in his senior year and broke the Long Island record for RBIs in the season. 58 in 21 games. Think about that for a second. And Butch, you were a good ball player yourself. What was it like being in a house with a guy that was pretty much the best player in both counties that year?
He couldn't keep his mouth shut. The dinner table was real rough. There was a lot of arguments going across the table, and my parents had to be in the middle of it all the time. And if you knew Ryan, he would let you know if he went 4-for-4, but he also let you know when he went 0-for-4. But he was a competitor, and he let everyone know.
He used to chirp on the football field.
Oh, he'd never stop talking.
That's you Bethpage guys. You got a lot to say on the football field. Hey, they got a lot to say. They always win, but they'll also let you know it. And I saw your brother scored a touchdown, and then instead of spiking, he laid it down in the end zone. Nice. I like that.
Oh, he always had a dance ready to go.
Butch, we're here at the baseball game here, the 8th annual RTC Grand Slam Challenge. You also have a golf outing as well to raise even more money and stuff. And there's the information on Monday, July the 2nd. More information, Butch Caulfield at hotmail.com. And going back to your brother, Ryan, is there any one thing that stands out that you'll always remember, whether it was a personal moment between you and Ryan or on the athletic field?
You know what? It was probably more personal. The one thing, we always knew he was a good athlete. And like we said, he would let you know it too. But he always had a big heart for everyone. And he always made sure everyone came first. And he would always make sure if someone needed something, he was there. And he had a great quality in him that he put himself above everyone else, even when he was sick. And I think that is something I think we all can learn about, and especially myself, that he made sure everyone was first before him.
Out to second base on a hop. Liederman flips over. 2 up and 2 down.
How do you think you'd like to catch a guy like Alex Katz, Butch, bringing it at 92 miles an hour right now?
Tell you what, he's impressive. I mean, he can throw it. I mean, he's cruising right now, 90, 91. He's going to be a good one for St. John's. And just another one in their notch of great pitchers.
You know, give him a lot of credit. He pitched at Herrick's all these years, not widely known as a great baseball program, but he actually said, listen, I live in the Herrick's area. I want Herrick's to be a good program. I'm going to do everything I can for us to win baseball games. A lot of guys in those areas will flee and go to a Catholic school just so they can play for a better program. I give him credit for staying home.
He's a good kid. I got to talk to him the other night. What a sweetheart of a kid.
A lot of these kids playing their final high school baseball game, and when you think about that their last game is honoring your younger brother, that has to touch your heart.
You know what? It touched my heart, tell you, just watching the kids stand out there when we did the introductions. You know, you watch them, you know, you get a tear in your eye just going, man, they're out here playing their last high school game in memory of your brother. So, I mean, that's special. I mean, that's definitely special.
In at the dish right now is the designated hitter. This is Mike O'Reilly. Greg's got the gun on him, huh? What do you have there?
91.
91.
That's a hard 91 right now. I tell you what, I don't think I could hit that back in my day.
All right, so who was the better player? Ryan had all those numbers, had the Nassau County record, as Greg said, 58 RBIs in the season. If it came down to it, what are you going to say? Who was the better hitter?
I got to give it to him, right?
You know what? I'm glad you said that, because if you didn't,
I would listen to Greg, right? But you know what? Especially when you're a senior and he's in 9th grade,
listen,
playing on varsity, it's real tough.
Yeah, well, you batted 9th, he batted 3rd.
Yeah, that doesn't work out.
You know, we're here honoring Ryan, and it became a roast for Butch.
That's all right. Greg always lets you know how he feels on that, too.
And Alex
Greg
Katz
was a big fan.
Big fastball on Mike O'Reilly, strikes him out. 1, 2, 3 innings for Katz from Herrick's. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 1-0 Suffolk.
Score of 4-2 over Suffolk County. The awards were given out after the ball game, and some outstanding talent picking up some hardware as well. Nassau wins it, as I mentioned, 4-2. The best catcher, Mike Rizzatello from Suffolk, the Connecticut guy. How about the best hitter? You just heard from Will Cheshire out of MacArthur High School. Best pitcher, Alex Katz. Herrick's threw an inning, struck out 2. Outstanding performance tonight. Suffolk.